At center, John Morant. At power forward, John Morant. At the other forward position, John Morant. At shooting guard, John Morant. At the other guard position, John Morant. The head coach of the visiting team is Taylor Jenkins. It's time to meet the starting five for your Memphis Grizzlies. In the middle, 6 feet 1 inches, number 12, John Morant. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 1 inches, number 12, John Morant. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 12, John Morant. At guard, 6'3", number 12, John Morant. At guard, 6'3", number 12, John Morant. The head coach of your home team. This is your Memphis Grizzlies.
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant is out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Morant in at the shooting guard position. And for Memphis, Ja Morant is out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Morant in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Morant. And he lobs it up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Morant. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Just taking what the defense gives and Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis, and the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy.
The free throw drops for Morant.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
You got shooter, huh?
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Morant. Denied by Morant.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
And that one's good. Morant.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Morant. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. About a minute played here so far in the first. And it's in there.
John Morant with the assist.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
Morant, the pass to Morant. Back to Morant. Morant against Morant. Soft touch off the glass.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
Got a piece of it. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The floater. Shot's good by Morant.
Ooh, little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
Pass to Morant. Morant against Morant. Morant with the slam!
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Here's Morant. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Denied by Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Knocked loose. Pass to Morant. Back to Morant. Outside Morant. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Outside Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Morant with the dunk.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Morant against Morant. And stolen by Morant. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. With the floater. Oh, Morant with the block.
Bringing on D. Morant with the swat.
Outside Morant, 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 7 points.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Ja Morant picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And he sinks the second. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Morant, the pass to Morant. Outside Morant. Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Morant. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Morant's got his second bucket of the night. Driving to the basket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's Morant. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
He's a tough fella to deal with when he gets below the free throw line.
Morant, the pass to Morant. Morant finds Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Nothing you can do about that. Morant is skilled at looking just past defenders and knocking jumpers down.
Timeout called. Memphis.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Morant. Here's Morant. Outside Morant. Pass to Morant. Outside Morant. Morant against Morant. 5 on the clock. And then Morant with the jam!
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Outside Morant. Outside Morant. Morant against Morant. That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the inside. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 8.
And Morant won't be denied. Exceptional at pushing through contact.
Who poked away? Oh, stolen by Morant. Morant finds Morant. Morant against Morant. And the shot goes in.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Morant against Morant. And the bucket is good.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And it's Morant in for Ja Morant. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 5-point game. And he lobs it up top. And then Morant with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Morant. Outside Morant. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his second basket.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Pass to Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
Shooting 2.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? You got shooter, huh?
The free throw drops for Morant. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Ja Morant comes in for Morant. And it's Morant in for Morant.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy down here? Yeah, I got this.
So he gets them both. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Morant looking around. Pass to Morant. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And it's Morant in for Ja Morant. Memphis trailing here. Now here's Morant. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Ja Morant. His first personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
And Morant no good on that one.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Morant. 1:36 left in the first quarter here. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his third bucket of the night.
Good D sometimes just isn't enough against Ja Morant.
Morant looking for an opening. Into the lane.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Now here's Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his third foul so far.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morant, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Ja Morant picks one up.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
At the line for Memphis, Ja Morant.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
We got shooter, huh? Box your man up.
And he drops it first.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And Morant drops them both. Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Morant against Morant.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
At the line for Memphis, Ja Morant.
He makes a first.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And Morant drops them both. There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Morant against Morant. Shoots from 12. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Outside Morant. Out to the wing. Morant looking around. Steps back and fires. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 14. We've got more in store for you right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant is out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Morant in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Morant against Morant. Oh, stolen by Morant. Morant with it. It's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Memphis on D. Pass to Morant. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Now here's Morant. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Pass to Morant. Denied by Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Timeout call, Memphis.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
On your feet, fans, here they come, your Grizzlies.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Morant's got 10.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up,
Timeout.
it's outstanding.
Timeout call, Memphis.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
Morant looking around. Pass to Morant. Outside Morant. Morant against Morant. Shoots over Morant. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Morant's got 6.
Nothing you can do about that. Morant is skilled at looking just past defenders and knocking jumpers down.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Morant finds Morant. Morant with the defender right on him.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Morant against Morant. Pass to Morant. Outside Morant. Knocked away. Here we go. Jumps up. Morant with the slam.
Smart defense from Morant, wreaking havoc with his activity, coming up with the steal.
Morant on his way. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 14 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Morant, the pass to Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant with the block. And they get it back. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Morant. Six to shoot. Terrific focus from Morant.
There is bottomless hustle in Morant's game. A little contact, oh, he'll outwork that.
And here's Morant. He's got 10. Down low. Here's Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Morant looking around. Outside Morant. Pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with it. Guarded by Morant. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie.
Bringing on D. Morant with the swat.
And there it is for him. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Morant, the pass to Morant. Outside Morant. Pass to Morant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Morant. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Morant's checked in.
One shot.
And Morant, no good on that one.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Morant, the pass to Morant. Outside Morant. Pass to Morant for 3. Morant with the defender right on him.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Terrific focus from Morant.
There is bottomless hustle in Morant's game. A little contact, oh, he'll outwork that.
Morant against Morant. Denied by Morant.
Bringing in RD. Morant with the swat.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And it's Ja Morant in for Ja Morant. Four on the clock. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Nothing you can do about that. Morant is skilled at looking just past defenders and knocking jumpers down.
Timeout called. Memphis.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Morant, the pass to Morant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis.
One shot. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
The ball's knocked loose. To the middle. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Morant surveying the floor. And they're on the run. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Morant's got 6. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking. And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Outside Morant. Pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Morant fights through contact inside.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Morant against Morant. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Morant against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Morant with it. Guarded by Morant. Boom! Ja Morant!
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Throws it up high. Oh, stolen by Morant. He's got a clear path. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The transition point started by Morant, not only with the steal, but he gets the break going with that first pass.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Morant, he's checked in for Morant. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. And it's Morant in for Morant.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw drops for Morant. Memphis has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Morant. Morant against Morant. Over to the left wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant looking for an opening. And then Morant with the jam!
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
With 1 on the clock. He's off on that one. And that concludes the first half. It's the Grizzlies up 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Kenny, what do you think about the Grizzlies?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. All of that's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurt. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Ja Morant. Ja Morant is out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Morant in at the small forward. Now here's Morant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Counted.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
With the D right on it, Morant gets his. Memphis leading. Poked loose. Here's Morant. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, Morant attacking the D head on.
This is what Morant does so well. No one can stay in front of him.
Memphis has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Outside Morant. Pass to Morant. Outside Morant. From the arc. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Oh, there's the alley. Denied by Morant. Outside for Morant. Outside Morant. Pass to Morant. Outside Morant. Fires the three. Oh! Morant sinks the triple.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Timeout call, Memphis. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 8-point game. In transition, here they come. The open shot, Morant. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his first basket.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Pass to Morant. Out to the right wing. Morant against Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Denied by Morant. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy down here?
The free throw drops for Morant.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Morant's checked in. And Morant drops them both. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Morant, the pass to Morant. Pass to Morant. And he's going for the lob! Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Ja Morant.
That free throw no good.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Ja Morant. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Morant. And he's good on the second. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Morant against Morant. Morant, the pass to Morant to stop the run. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Morant. Still without a bucket. And he gets the bucket.
And with the defender right on him, nice step back.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Down by 12. And it goes.
Hits.
As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Ja Morant comes in for Morant. And it's Ja Morant in for Ja Morant.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Morant.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Morant. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Morant, he's checked in for Morant. Now here's Morant. Now Morant banked it in off the glass. Morant's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Morant won't be denied. Exceptional at pushing through contact.
Morant against Morant. Denied by Morant. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And it's Ja Morant in for Ja Morant. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They lead by 7. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Nothing you can do about that. Morant is skilled at looking just past defenders and knocking jumpers down.
Outside Morant. Pass to Morant. From outside the arc. Morant buries the three with the D right on him.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
All right, time for an injury report. All right, now an update on Ja Morant's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer from Memphis let me know the status. He told me that it's a pinched shoulder nerve, and right now he has lost all range of motion in his arm.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true.
Shot's good.
It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The free throw drops for Morant.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Morant comes in for Morant. And it's Ja Morant in for Morant. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Ja Morant. Now here's Morant. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Morant. Oh, Morant with the block.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
Morant against Morant. A confident jumper by Morant.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Morant against Morant. Denied by Morant.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat. How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Morant. Morant with the close-range bucket.
And this is what Ja Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
And they'll get another chance. Morant, the pass to Morant. Second chance shot. Oh, Morant with the block. In transition. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Now here's Morant. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. And there's the lob. Tipped. Pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Back to Morant. The three is up. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 13 now.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this setup, it's outstanding.
Here's Morant. Morant flying down the floor. Gets an easy one at the rim.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Ja Morant comes in for Morant. And it's Ja Morant in for Ja Morant. Pass to Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
And there's the drive. And the shot goes. Morant's got his second basket of the game. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Morant looking around. Back to Morant. Knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Oh, stolen by Morant. Morant against Morant. Pass to Morant. Outside Morant. For the lead. And again, it's Memphis with a three. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing the team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Leaps for it. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Morant. And it's Morant in for Morant. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. Now here's Morant. Yet to see a basket. To the left side wing. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside Morant. Oh, Morant with the block.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
Boom! Ja Morant!
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And so after 3 quarters of play, some great offensive output in this one. It's all tied up. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Memphis has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. They've got Ja Morant. Ja Morant is out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
A great scorer, Morant showing his poise on that shot.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
Shooting one.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? All right, let me get big man.
Memphis trailing here. Morant, the pass to Morant. Morant against Morant. With the D right on it. Morant gets his.
A great scorer, Morant showing his poise on that shot.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant.
First team foul. At the line for Memphis, Ja Morant.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Morant.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Here's Morant. Oh, a determined bucket from Morant.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Oh, Morant with the block. Pass to Morant. Outside Morant. Right side Morant. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Morant with it. Shoots over Morant. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Morant's checked in. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. And that one's good. Morant.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Here's Morant. Two minutes gone by here in the 4th. That's tipped. Morant with it. Guarded by Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Here's Morant. Oh, an impossible move. Ja Morant. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Morant, he's checked in for Morant. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Morant, and he drives in, gets the bucket, and the foul! Ja Morant picks one up.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
Ja Morant.
Shooting one.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here? That's all you in here.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Morant. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Bring in on D. Morant with the swat.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a one-point game. Morant fights through contact inside.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Memphis ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. 3-point lead. Poked loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
And this is who Ja Morant is. He just doesn't quit, really getting after it on the glass.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Morant against Morant. Pass to Morant.
Switch.
Morant finds Morant. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Morant with the dunk.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Oh, poked away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Morant against Morant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Shoots from 12. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nothing you can do about that. Morant is skilled at looking just past defenders and knocking jumpers down.
Morant against Morant. With the D right on him. Morant gets his.
Ja Morant's body control and ability to take contact and stay focused is so impressive.
Here's Morant. Pass to Morant. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Ja Morant picks one up.
Shooting one. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And it's Morant in for Ja Morant. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Morant, he's checked in for Morant. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. Morant, he's checked in for Morant. And it's Morant in for Morant. The free throw drops for Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Morant finds Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Morant against Morant. Denied by Morant. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Ooh, Morant going right at him.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Morant against Morant. Outside for Morant. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And they're pushing it up. Morant flying down the floor. Gets an easy one at the rim.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Ja Morant. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Morant, he's checked in for Morant. Morant comes in for Morant. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And it's Ja Morant in for Morant. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. Got a piece of it. Morant. Oh, my goodness! Throw it down! Come on!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Outside Morant from the high post. Morant, look at the speed on the break.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
Timeout, timeout.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant. Ooh, Morant going right at him.
Good D sometimes just isn't enough against Ja Morant.
Timeout called. Memphis. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
And here's Memphis. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Morant against Morant. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And he's going for the lob. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Morant fights through contact inside.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Outside Morant. Outside Morant. Denied by Morant. Pass to Morant. Ja slices through. And then Morant with the dunk.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth.
Give this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Count that bucket. Morant's got 11 here in the quarter alone. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. 2-point game. Oh, Morant sticking with it through contact.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shot.
And then Morant with the jam.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Count that one. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shots.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert. Morant. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Ja Morant comes in for Ja Morant. And it's Ja Morant in for Morant.
And we have seen Morant step up as a leader, wanting to go to the stripe down the stretch.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Oh, Morant with the block.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Memphis calls timeout. They're leading by 1. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they need to stay focused defensively. A stop could win them the game, but fouling could lead to big trouble.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
24 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
His third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, John Morant.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Timeout call, Memphis. They're losing by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Well, first, you go for the steal on the inbounds. If you can't get that, you foul and hope for some misses at the line.
Finds Morant. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shots.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for your Grizzlies, John Morant.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And we have seen Morant step up as a leader, wanting to go to the stripe down the stretch.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And here's Morant. To tie it up. Oh, Morant with the block.
Bringing in more
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
And he's unable to get the second one. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close